Okay, to make this bag, we are going to need the outside fabric, which is this one, the lining, the zipper tabs if you're going to use this kind of zippers, and this um, piece of fabric that is going to be like the handle on the side. I'm going to mark an inch in on each side. That's what we are going to put. 1 inch in. So I'm going to put the zipper 1 inch smaller than the fabric. So it's going to be 1/2 inch over here on this side. It's going to end on 1/2 inch, and it's going to end here on 1/2 inch. But before I put the zipper on, I'm going to put these little zipper tabs. So I put this in here that I have already made. Put it in there. Sew through here a little bit and then flip it over. So I sewed it like that, and now I flip it over, and I have my nice little tab. And it's gonna look like that. So I can actually sew through here because it doesn't have any zipper. So now I have the second one. I just put it in there and then flip it over. Now we have the zipper tab. And we can just sew right through and then trim that little piece if we need to. Now I'm going to attach it. Put it right, the pretty side of the zipper with the pretty side of the fabric, the outside of the fabric. And this one this way. Fold it. Find the center. That's the center. The center of the lining, then the center of the main fabric, and then the center of the zipper. It's a lot easier to keep track. Put it there. That way, whenever you have a little left over, they're both exactly the same. And this is the lining with the main fabric and the zipper sandwiched in. They are both interface with Flex 101. Put a clip down here so they don't move. And now we're going to go and do a 1/4 inch or whatever you want up there. We've sewn. Now we're gonna press and top stitch and do the same on this side. Okay, so I top stitch over here. I put my little tab and my little label. So now I'm going to put this part right size with right size over here. And we already marked the center. So we're going to mark the center on this part. Right here. This right here is the center. And this one already has the mark. So we put it right here. And we do the same thing that we did with the other one. But in this case, we're going to bring this, which we're going to also mark the center. Bring it over here on this side, and this one is going to face this, right size to right size. So we got that here, we got that little center. Hold on, because I don't match. Make this center again. This is the good center. This other one over here. It's probably the one I did before. So, right here. And then we pin all the way through, making sure that all 3 layers are sewn together. The zipper and the side, the lining and the outside fabric. And now I'm going to open this zipper so I can start sewing from here. And now we're going to stitch right here. Just make sure everything is aligned. Okay, so we've done the sewing on this side also. So now we're just going to go ahead and top stitch. I'm going to press it and top stitch over here. I'm going to leave the zipper open. Right sides together. Right sides together. I fold the zipper towards the lining when I fold it over here like this, and match the outside of the fabric. And it's going to be a lot easier to sew because we don't have a zipper here. We just have fabric. Match it really good. And then we're going to leave an opening. I'm going to leave an opening on the side, like up here, and I'm going to do the little square corners, the gussets. So let me mark it right now. This is the lining. I'm going to leave the opening over here. We're not going to sew here. And after I'm sewn, then I'll show you how I do the gusset. So I have already marked all my corners, and I mark it on both sides because when you open it up, it looks like this, and you know that you are straight. Sometimes when you mark it on one side, it just looks crooked. It doesn't look straight. So this way, you have the perfect corner. A straight line. Have you ever sewn one that is like curvy? It's happened to me before. This way it doesn't show curvy. It's straight. You can even open this seam. And you stitch on all four corners. Okay, I've sewn all four corners and I'm going to turn it now and see if before I cut these wings, I make sure that, that it's matching, that it's not anything wrong with it. So I'm going to go ahead and stick my hand right through the zipper that I left open and bring it out. I left a big enough opening so I can turn it with no problem. Because if you leave the opening too small, it's a mission and I have to turn it. I'm going to have to turn it again so I can cut those wings. So this is the inside of the bag. This is the outside. It's a pretty decent size. Then we take out the little tab. See, the little tab looks like that. So it's not going to be anything coming out of there. It looks good on that side. Let's see this one. Well, it's pretty decent. I don't have to rip it. It doesn't look too bad. Zipper opens up nicely. I think we did good. See, this one right here, you can just push it out a little bit. But nothing is coming out of there, and it was easy to sew through because I've broken so many needles with those zippers, and I'm not happy breaking needles. And so there you go, your little bag. Now we just close this right here after I cut these things. These wings have to be cut. So we're going to do that. You don't really have to turn the whole thing all over again. Just make sure that you push everything out of the way so you don't cut your bag. And you cut this part right here. Then you cut this one. I leave like a 1/4 inch. Then we go find the other ones. And we cut them too. And we need another one. This is a pretty decent size, like makeup bag or whatever bag. So we got all four. Now I can go press it, and look how cute this bag is. Nice little corners. Pretty decent. We can put all kinds of stuff in here. We can look, and it looks pretty in the inside. It's happy in the inside. And you see the lining doesn't look too saggy. Because like I said, I do a 1/4 inch for this part, and then I do like 1/2 inch in the lining on the bottom. That way it's not too big. So now when I press it, it's going to be nice. See? There you go. Have a cute bag. And this one is like the medium size of this one. I have a tutorial for this kind of little bags too. And so this is the little one, this one is the medium one, and I'll show you the bigger one. So this one is the bigger one. So we have the baby, the mama, and the daddy. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. There you go. And this is a string bag. I also have tutorials for this one. You can have it as a string bag, or you can have it as a regular bag. They all have the same lining, even the little one. So these are on, I'm going to put them on Etsy for sale because they are just too cute. I think they're cute, and they make a nice gift for somebody you love. If you don't love them, don't give them this. These are nice little bags. Thank you for watching.